Very good evening, my dear GW soldiers. Very good evening. Very good evening. First of all, please let me know. Am I audible? Each and everyone, am I audible? Kindly let me know fast. Audio, video clear, beta. Each and everyone, audio, video clear. Okay. So, my dear student, once again, very good evening. Very good evening. Very good evening. So, without wasting your time, today we are going to start lecture number 16, serializable schedule. First of all, we will discuss what is the remaining normal form decomposition, then transaction concept, which we will discuss serializable schedule. So, we discuss each and every normal form, my dear students. Is there is any doubt in normal forms? 1NF we discuss, 2NF we discuss, 3NF we discuss, and BCNF we discuss. And I given some practice question as a homework. Very good evening, Seema and Raj, Sudeep, Sham, each and everyone. Very good evening. Very good evening. ECNF decomposition I given you as a homework. Have you done it? Each and everyone, you done it? Let me know fast. Done it? Sham? So, we are going to discuss. We done normal form decomposition. 1NF we done, 2NF we done, 3NF we done, and BCNF I given as a homework. Can I start from transaction? Yeah. Yes, Devanshi, very good evening. Okay, I will just take a quick recap of all decomposition. 3NF decomposition. You done this one? You done this one? AB to C, D to D, D to E, and E to F. One done, beta? Everyone, let me know fast. Here, candidate key is AB. And what are the known key attribute, my dear? E, D, and F. C, D, E, and F. Now, you tell me this one done. You done 3NF decomposition for this question? Everyone, let me know fast. So, check for 3NF. First of all, check for 3NF. How we do? How we check? Which FD wallet? D to D, D to E, and E to F. Here you can say either known key to known key, yeah. Neither X is a super key or nor Y is a key or prime attribute. What we do? Not in 3NF. Not in 3NF. So we are going to 3NF decomposition. 3NF decomposition, my dear. 3NF decomposition. And how we told which FD wallet make a separate table like R2, E2D, R3, E2E, and R4, E2F. Yesterday we done this question. We done, and R1. Maybe we done this question. Please let me know, na beta. Okay. Now this question, please tell me. This question, tell me fast. Each and everyone, let me know this question. What is the answer for this question? What is the answer for this question? Everyone let me know fast, बच्चों. Here, what is the candidate keys? A, B and here candidate keys is A, B and DB. बच्चों, please participate everyone. What is the answer for this question? Everyone. Participate. What is the answer for this question? Do not try your home now. Please, first of all, you will try. Today, I am going to start from transaction topic. Is it okay? I'm going to start from the transaction topic. Done this 3NF and BCNF. Then in the next classes, okay, when you done, told me, you will tell me, then I will take. Because you not done. Here it's directly you can say, beta, what is happening? Check for 3NF. In AB tends to CD. Just make it globalize. X determine Y. AB is per key. Second, D tends to D is not super key, but A is key, or we can say prime attribute. What we can conclude? So R is in 3NF minus. R is in 3NF. Okay, very good, Jadip. So, bachcho, you will try this BCNF also. Then we will discuss. This is the one question, and there is a more than one BCNF decomposition. That's why I taken. Then this question. Now I am going to start transaction. And if you facing any problem, then I will discuss in the upcoming classes. But at least you try BC. Okay, how to do? Please try. Then I will discuss. Now today I am going to start transaction because already, and don't think in this manner ki sir you are not discussing BCNF. I will discuss if you have any problem, but what I observe, you not tried. Okay, you try, I will take in the next. Whenever you told na, just one day before you tell, I will in all the questions of BCNF in the next PP. Okay, don't worry about it. But today I want to explain about the transaction concept. There are two reason. There are two reason. There are two reason. I'm telling the reason also. There are two reason which is of not explaining BCNF decomposition. There are two reason. I'm telling why. First reason, that is very main reason. What? You not try BCNF decomposition and 3NF decomposition as well. First of all, you will do at your home. Okay. Then you face a problem, stuck somewhere. Then we will discuss. Then you will enjoy. Okay. And second, I have to start transaction. Why? Because yesterday was the transaction topic, and today I want to discuss serializable. I trying to cover serializable schedule also, but whatever we done, we'll try to cover as much as possible. That is the reason. Okay. But it doesn't mean ki I am not taking enough decomposition. I will take. You say I will take one separate class also. Don't worry about it. Okay. Be happy. Now, transaction. Thank you, Priya Chaudhary and Sham Jadip. God bless everyone. What is the meaning of transaction? What is the meaning of transaction, bachcho? Please let me know. What is the meaning of transaction? Like if you are transferring 1000 rupees from A account to B account. ₹1,000 from A account to B account, that is considered as a one transaction also. Clear? The transferring. Okay, Seema, don't worry. But that is the genuine reply. I really happy. You at least, देखो बच्चों, listen everyone. You know what is the point? What is the main point of it? है ना? Believe me, believe me. I am telling the truth. What is the main point of success? है ना? I'm telling here, and this is not a motivational video. I know this is a class, and I explain in. I want to take class, but listen. TC, dedication and consistency. I told in my so many videos, this is the pillar of success. DC, dedication and dedication and consistency. Believe me, my dear, I am telling for myself also. I am not saying ki I am highly dedicated. I am highly no, bachcho. But believe me, way I am. You can also observe way I am not in the position. Yesterday onwards, है ना? Yesterday from yesterday, I have a severe throat pain, and yesterday night, can say yeah, tomorrow morning at 2 a.m. I got a severe fever, है ना? And taken at least in today eight medicine till now, from morning 2 a.m. to 3 p.m. a.m. to 3 p.m. in 12 hours, 13 hours. I taken 2 3 dose because I have a continued classes, and I didn't call to my team member ki please reschedule this classes या post class या cancel. Why? Because I know कि student are waiting. Student are waiting on YouTube, and कि some student those are listening and continuously attend. Then rhythm will break. That's why I not told, didn't tell to any team member, tag team or paid batch team. Not. I say okay, no problem. I didn't discuss anything. I'm telling to you. So, bachcho, whatever your circumstance, na, why I'm telling this? Because Seema is right now writing na, right now out extension. So I'm only listening the video. So, bachcho, success will not come in one day, but definitely it will come in one day. मीन्स एक दिन में कोई सक्सेस नहीं मिलेगा, लेकिन एक दिन जरूर मिलेगा भाई, एक दिन जरूर मिलेगा. लाइक आज आप टुडेस टाइम यू वॉच विराट कोहली, सचिन तेंदुलकर या हुसैन बोल्ट, एनी व्हाट इज योर आइडल, आई डोंट नो, है ना, एनीथिंग, एनी पर्सन, एनी. तो बेटा राइट नाउ, बट व्हाट दे डन द एफर्ट्स, लाइक विराट कोहली या MS धोनी, एनी why I'm taking the example of cricket, because time IPL time, most of the student watching. So बच्चों, the hard work. Sachin Tendulkar. Why it is called God of Cricket? Just not is Sachin Tendulkar. No, bacha. Hard work, consistency, and dedication. If you do only study in one day, 8 hours, 10 hours, and remaining 5 days you are not doing any study, not possible. Get a success. Consistency. I told so many times what 1.0 power 365, that is nothing, and 1.01 my 01 360, that is approx 37 point something, maybe 33, 33, not 30, 33, I'm not sure, but 37 times, 37. Getting a point? You know what is the eighth wonder of the world? Power of compounding. Power of compounding. Can say in the finance term, right now I'm not explaining the finance, and in the financial term, and power of compounding is the eighth wonder of the seven, you know, one of Taj Mahal also, and lots of seven wonders, है ना? So included eighth wonder according to the financial language, power of compound. And how it will be generated? Just because education and consistency. You can see the miracle here, 0.01%, 0.01. So you think na ki sir, daily if I read only 1 hour, then yeah, 1 hour, yeah, 2 hours I'm doing self study, create impact? Yes, yes. बच्चों, पत्थर पे रस्सी कुछ ही नहीं कर सकती, लेकिन when we rub that रस्सी on a पत्थर, है ना, stone, then वो अपना निशान छोड़. Largest river Amazon. What is the origin na? Between two drops, in 2 drops of water, there is a difference of 6 to 8 सेकेंड, 7 या 8, आई डोंट नो एग्जैक्टली, 6 से 8 सेकेंड का डिफरेंस है, बट कंटिन्यूसली कंसिस्टेंसली रहती है और बिकम ए लार्जेस्ट रिवर, वन ऑफ द लार्जेस्ट रिवर, अमेजन। तो बच्चों, एक दिन में आप मोटे नहीं होंगे, एक दिन में आप पतले नहीं होंगे, एक दिन में आप रैंक 1 नहीं आएगी, एक दिन में, लेकिन एक दिन जरूर आएगी, एक दिन जरूर आएगी। वो के लिए चाहिए ये 2-4 प्रिंसिपल, डेडिकेशन। आई नो लॉट्स ऑफ द स्टूडेंट, यू आपने खरगोश कछुए की कहानी भी सुनी। आई नो लॉट्स ऑफ द स्टूडेंट व्हाट कि they don't have any sharp IQ, or but they done, they follow this and got the rank and placed in tag based. So please everyone, because these things, definitely you will get a success. Okay, बच्चा? So current start everyone. What is the meaning of transaction? Are you feeling little bit motivated? Little bit motivated or not? Only listening and using second of second can hai here. Everyone. तो लिसन, कई बोलते हैं सर भगवान ने 2 कान दिए हैं, एक सुनने के लिए, एक दूसरे से निकालने के लिए। डोंट यूज सेकंड ईयर ऑफ दिस। नाउ लिसन एवरीवन, व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ ट्रांजैक्शन? ट्रांजैक्शन इज नथिंग सेट ऑफ logically related operation that perform as a unit of work, like this is called set of logically related operation. Logically means what? If you subtract 1,000 rupees here, then here 1,000 rupees you can see. So transaction is a unit of program execute, access and possibly update the various data items. Like here you can see 500 rupees transfer from A to B, my dear. 500 rupees transfer from account B, my dear. That is considered as a one transaction. That is considered as a one transaction. Transaction is what? Transaction is a set of logically related operation that perform as a unit. है ना? That perform as a unit of program. This is considered as a one unit. Getting my point? Now, what is the operation? There are broadly two operations: read, write. Read and write. What is the meaning of read A and what is the meaning of write A? Tell me first, what is the meaning of read A and what is the meaning of write A? My dear student, let me know fast, please. What is the meaning? So please, knowledge everyone. What is the meaning of read A? What? Accessing data item. Here we see data item. Data item. Accessing a data item A from and for database. And what is the meaning of write A? What is the meaning of write A? Updating, updating, updating the item A. Very good, very good. Second, एक और operation है. There is one more operation, that is commit also. Commit means what? Commit indicate successful completion of the successful completion of the transaction. The transaction. Commit indicate successful the transaction. Now listen बच्चों, transaction जो है, transaction preserve the maintain the acid property. What beta? Acid property. A for atomicity, for consistency, I for isolation, and D atomicity, consistency, isolation, and durability. Again, I repeat, what? To maintain the integrity, to preserve the integrity, to preserve the integrity, transaction must satisfy the acid property. Atomicity, consistency, isolation, and durability. Now I will discuss each and every one by one. Let me know first, atomicity means what? Atomicity means what, my dear? Everyone, let me know first, please. Kindly participate. The humble request. What is the meaning of atomicity? What is the meaning of atomicity? Let me know fast. I know here I have written also, but I want to explain. Then I will read this. Each and everyone, let me know fast. देखो बच्चों, today I can't shout, I can't loudly, not infection, but you at least acknowledge. Please, everyone. What is the meaning of atomicity? What is the meaning? Okay, Sham. What we can say, either execute whole operation of transaction or none of or none of them. What you can say in a general language, full or none. Full or none. बच्चों, transaction must satisfy the acid property, atomicity, consistency, isolation, and durability. What is the meaning of atomicity? What is the meaning of atomicity, my dear student? Please try to understand. Either execute all operation of the transaction or none of them. Mean to say, sir, can we feel atomicity in a real time example? Yes. Yes, you can feel. For example, if you are transferring, if you are transferring, if you are transferring, let's suppose 90,000 rupees, 90,000 rupees from account A, yeah, from your account to your father account, your account to your father account. Okay, bacha? Then what is happening? Either this will be completely transfer or not. Yeah, if you are withdrawing 10,000 rupees from ATM, withdrawal 10,000 rupees from ATM, then what happen? Either you will get 10,000 rupees completely or not. ऐसा नहीं होगा. प्लीज आई स्पीक इन हिंदी हिंदी एंड इंग्लिश ऑल्सो. ऐसा नहीं होगा. एटीएम विल से कि लेट्स टेक 7,000, 3 कल ले जाना. रोज आता है, मैंने कैमरा लगा रखा है, मैं देखता हूँ रोज ही आता है. तो आप रोज आते हो, यू कैन टेक इट टुमारो, है ना. राइट नाउ यू टेक 7,000, यू इंसर्ट 10,000 ना, राइट डाउन 3,000 ड्यू, टेक इट टुमारो फ्रॉम मी, because I know I have a camera, you are under surveillance, you pass out from here daily, you can take tomorrow by day. It is not happening. Either completely 10,000 rupees withdrawal or none of them are not withdrawal. Clear? Yeah, if you transferring 90,000, if you write 90,000 rupees, if you doing the transfer amount of 90,000, either complete 90,000 rupees is transfer or none. ऐसा नहीं होगा. It not happen कि today it will transfer, you enter 90,000 but it transferring 70,000 and saying the message 20,000 tomorrow I will do. No. But you say, sir, our daily limit is 70,000. That is a different thing. That is a different thing. These are the constant key. Daily limit is 70,000. Yeah, maximum you can transfer. To set the limit of 50,000, whatever. That is the constant. I'm talking in general manner. Like you are transferring 9,000. Now 9,000 there is no limit, na. If I'm talking about 9,000, then what is happen? What is happen? Either completely 9,000 rupees transfer or नॉट ट्रांसफर. ऐसा नहीं होगा कि 5,000 टुडे ट्रांसफर, 4,000 टुमारो ट्रांसफर, until unless you are not giving this type of instruction. Clear everyone? Clear? This is the meaning of atomicity. Either execute all operation of the transaction successfully or none of them. Either execute all operation of the transaction or clear. Clear bacha? Each and every one crystal clear. This is the meaning of atomicity. Now, what is the reason for transaction? What is the reason for transaction? Please let me know what is the reason for transaction. What is the reason? If you are transferring a account amount, then what are the transfer transaction failure? There are lots of reasons. Either power failure, hardware crash, software crash, network issue, etc. Extra. There are lots of reasons. I just globalize it. Either power failure or software crash, या हार्डवेयर क्रैश या नेटवर्क इशू या etc any other. So what is happening, my dear? Due to any of these reasons, any of these reason, if atomicity is getting failed, if atomicity is getting failed, then recovery management component are there. Recovery management component are, बच्चों, if you are transferring, then due to any reason transfer is not successfully, then what happen? You will get the refund now. So due to any of these reason, if atomicity is getting failed, then recovery management component are there. How they do? If transaction is failed, or commit, then recovery management roll back the transaction. Roll back what? Undo all mode. Roll back the transaction, might roll back the transaction. सर कैसे करेंगे? कैसे करेंगे? फॉर दैट पर्पज वी हैव log file that contain all activity the transaction, might. Hope so you are getting the what is the key point for atomicity. Either execute all operation of the transaction, either execute all operation of the transaction or none of them, either execute completely or none. What is the reason? Power failure, software failure, hardware crash, system crash, OS crash, any of these reason. If atomicity is getting failed, then recovery management are there. What the recovery management component do? When the transaction is failed, then recovery management component, what they do? Rollback. What is the meaning of rollback? Undo all modification. Undo all modification. And how they came to know? With the help of log file. Logs, transaction logs that contain all the activity transaction. My dear, what is the meaning of atomicity here mentioned? Atomicity means what? Either all operation of the transaction are properly reflected in the database or none of them. Second, consistency. Consistency means what? Execution of a transaction in isolation preserve the consistency of, mean to say in a simple language, what is the meaning of consistency? In a simple language, what is the meaning of consistency? Here we discuss already consistency, my dear. So what is the meaning of consistency? Anyone, please let me know what is the meaning of consistency. Give an example of consistency. Give an example, please. What is the meaning of consistency? Please let me know. What here I mention? What here I mention? Execution of a transaction in isolation preserve the consistency. This is the bookish language. Tell me real example of the. Please, everyone, let me know what is the meaning of consistent. Everyone. Sham, Jadip, everyone, please tell me fast. What is the meaning of consistent? Let's suppose a account V account 4,000. What is the sum of it? 7,000. When and 500 rupees are from 500. Sham, Seema, Jadip, each and everyone, let me know fast, Priya. What is the meaning of consistency, beta? Everyone acknowledge fast. Edwin, Raj, Sudeep. Then, so today I am not out uh, loudly, but at least you participate. Very good. Very good. Like here, writing to are in answer correct. Correct, beta. Now listen, I'm taking example. What is the meaning of consistency? Before and after the transaction, database must be consistent. What is the meaning of consistent? Let us assume one example. A having a 3,000 rupees and B having a balance of 4,000 rupees. What is the sum of A plus B? 7,000. What is the sum of A plus B? 7,000. 3,000 A, 4,000. Now 500 rupees is transfer from A. 500 rupees transfer from A to B, my dear. 500 rupees is transfer from A to B. What is happening? What is happening when you transfer A to B 500 rupees? Then what happen, beta? What happen? A balance become 2500, 500 detect, and B balance become 45. So again, the sum of A plus B remain like you said, no change. Sum of A plus B remain consistent. Now you have a question. What is the question? Seema, sir, consistency is only maintained when there is a two person A and B. Yeah, there is a two account A and B. Sir, if me is the alone person, then consistency will maintain. Yes, of course. For example, another example, my dear, another example, another example. Let us assume A having 40,000 rupees before the transaction. Before the transaction, 40,000 rupees in account. But after the transaction, what is the transaction? 10,000 rupees withdraw. WDL means 10,000 rupees withdrawal. Then after the transaction, what is happening? 10,000 rupees cash in hand and 30,000 rupees in account. Again, there is a for consistency. Crystal clear, beta. What I'm telling, consistency means what? Before the transaction and after the transaction, database must be consistent. Sir, what is the meaning of consistent? Sir, it is apply only for two relation. Yeah, two candidate when there are A and B. No, my dear, no. When it is apply, sir. For example, if there is a single account, me is the person, I having 40,000, then how the consistency will maintain? If before the transaction the balance was 40,000, let's suppose I withdraw 10,000, then what is happening? 30,000 is my account balance and 10,000 in my pocket, my dear. So again, after the transaction also consistent be in my dear. Crystal clear, everyone? Each and everyone crystal clear? Let me know fast. Please, please. Chamka. Oh, what happened? COVID 2020. When I was taking the online classes from home, that first wave of COVID, when I asked the student in the comment box, then what they write? Chamka. Mostly South people. My South students, and they write Chamka. Now, listen, consistency we done. Next one is isolation. What is the meaning of isolation? Bacho, when the isolation come into the picture, when we execute, isolation means what? You know isolated vertex also. Isolation means separately. When we execute two or more transaction concurrent, when we execute or more transaction concurrently, then isolation come into the picture. How the isolation come into the picture? Let us assume in your account, for example, isolation when it is needed, let's suppose Sima, I am taking your example. Yeah, Jaideep beta, Jaideep account when isolation is needed, is Jaideep account operated by lots of person. One by online banking, online internet banking, same account, and one by passbook, oh sorry, checkbook. Let's suppose your account father operate by checkbook, by ATM, by UPI, okay, and by passbook also, but passbook this time not, don't worry. So when we execute on Jaideep account multiple operations, same account, same account. थैंक यू बच्चों, ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है, आई कैन राइट एनी नेम, नो प्रॉब्लम, है ना? तो प्लीज डोंट टेक अदरवाइज जिसका नाम नहीं लिखा, और डोंट टेक फॉर ग्रांटेड जिसका नाम लिखा, है ना? आई एम टेकिंग ओनली वन एग्जांपल. इफ आई से ए बी सी, देन इंस्टेड ऑफ राइटिंग ए बी सी आई कैन राइट एनी स्टूडेंट नेम ऑल्सो. So listen beta Jaideep, if your account is operated by different manner, let's suppose you are doing online banking, online internet banking. One, your father, mother operate your account by checkbook, and your younger brother operate your account by ATM, and your mama operate your account by. Then when the same account execute multiple operation concurrently on a same account, then isolation come into the picture. And let us assume they are operating on a same time, performing the operation on the same time. Then what is the role of isolation? Isolation role means what? First of all, no need to learn the definition, because the definition not ask in gate 24, 25, 26, 20, 30 also. I can explain also what is the exact definition of the isolation. You can say concurrent execution. When the isolation is coming into the picture, when we execute two or more transaction, concurrent execution means parallel execution. Like here you can see Jaideep account can be operated by 4 person, and any 4 person by parallelly, one by internet banking, by checkbook, by ATM, by UPI. Then isolation come into the picture. And how the isolation work? Each and every operation perform in isolated manner, means it will not reflect at the time of execution. Let's suppose you are performing online internet banking, so it will execute as a independent, as a separate, as a isolated. So what we can say, in a what we check, concurrent execution of two or more transactions should be equal to any serial schedule. That is written in the one of the book. But what is the meaning of this? I will let you know. Don't worry about that. First of all, try to understand why there is a need of isolation. देखो, focus on asset property. In complete transaction, we will only surrounding by asset property. What I will discuss: serializability, view serializable, config serializable, recoverable, cascadeless, strict recoverable, implementation of concurrency control. But what is the basic? Only surrounded by acid. This is the broad picture, and whatever we read, serializable schedule, either it may be conflict or view, all are broadly covered by the acid. And how, I will discuss. Don't worry about it. Isolation means what? Whenever you are executing more operation on a same JDIP account concurrently, then isolation come into the picture. Isolation say कि each and every transaction execute in, every operation execute in isolated manner. Mean to say, whenever you are performing, it will not, that time will not hamper this thing. Each and every transaction execute independently. Na, yeah, isolated manner. So here it is saying multiple transaction, although multiple transaction may execute concurrently. I told कि Jaideep account operate by 4 candidate concurrently, but each transaction must be unaware of other concurrent executing transaction. Clear, bacha? Clear? And intermediate transaction result must be hidden from other. Like Jadip, if you are doing net banking, right now your transaction is not complete, then it will not show in ATM, or it will not show in UPI. It will not show in UPI. Sir, when COVID people are in, oh no. Yes, that is isolation, na? Did na quarantine and isolation means separate room. Huh? So whenever your transaction operate by many people, but it will not aware with other. Like, you want to learn in this manner, Sham, I will tell you. Like in your family, let's suppose there are 5 member, 6 member, 10 member, whatever, but all are isolated, means they are not aware, they are not in communication. Not communication means physical communication due to COVID. Yeah, they are isolated in a separate room. Getting my point? Clear, Sham? You can understand in this manner, but don't write this type of example, because COVID, please don't write the name. It's very dangerous. It was very dangerous. Lots of, for lots of, I know some my friend circle, they suffer lots of from this. Please, okay, let it be go. Every pair of transaction TI TJ appear, if TJ finish execution before TI, या TI execute before TJ, है ना? That is the meaning. What? Concurrent execution of 2 or more transactions should be equal to any. Don't worry, we will discuss this point complete. Now, durability. Durability, there are 2 points. First of all, you watch the ad of Duracell. Duracell, lamba chale. Mean to say, any change in the database must persist for long period of time. Mean to say, in the demonetization, if you deposit 2 lakh rupees in your account, that will remain same until unless you are not operating, yeah, you are not performing any other operation. Getting my point? Lamba chale. Or durable means what? Rough and tough. Mean to say, if there is a failure, if there is any kind of failure, then database must be able to cover. So what is the meaning of durable? After a transaction completely successfully, the change made to the database persist even if there are system fail. Mean to say, if you deposit, yes, if you deposit 2 lakh rupees and you get a message ki yes, your account has been credited lakh rupees successfully, then if any type of system failure, your amount will is save money. Or if it is failure, then it must be our beta. This is the meaning of durability. Now I am discussing. I told there are four properties, my dear. Four properties: atomicity, second consistency, next one is isolation, next one, my dear student, atomicity and durability. Atomicity to learn. बच्चों what happen ना, we learn it but we don't know कि what we are learning. What I am telling, please, to learn serializable schedule conflict read in your beta curriculum also, but from which part we are reading, that will atomicity and stability taken care by recovery subsystem, taken care by recovery. Consistency is taken care by programmer. If any x amount is detected, then x amount will be added. And isolation is taken care by concurrencies. And sometime you will find the atomicity is taken care by transaction manager. Getting my point? So, bachcho, atomicity, consistency, isolation, and durability. Atomicity and durability objective is recovery. If there is any kind of failure, then database must be able to recover, my dear. Isolation is taken care by concurrencies. What is the meaning? I will discuss. Don't worry. Don't panic. We will discuss this. And consistency taken care by programmer or user. If any X amount is detect, then that X amount will. This is the duty of that taken care by the pro. They are giving. You write down the proper code. If X amount is detect from account A, then X amount is added in account. Now, till now, crystal clear, everyone. Now we are going to discuss transaction state beta. Transaction state. There are broadly 5 state: active, partially committed, failed, abort. है ना? मैंने तो यही अपनी active, partially committed, failed and abort, but it is not asked. And last one is committed, but it is not asked. But don't worry, these two are called terminate state. When it is successful and it is failure, then it is abort या kill. It is not asked. Now my question start from schedule beta. Now you let me know what is the meaning of schedule. You let me know what is the meaning of schedule. I want to given as a some question work. Don't worry. Please let me know the meaning. What is the meaning? Schedule is nothing. Time order sequence of more transaction or more transaction. Yes, you say schedule means timetable. Like there is a cultural fest, annual fest, then there is a proper schedule. On this time, this day Ganesh Vandana, then this. Yeah, if your daily schedule, morning this AM, this AM, this, and in your college schedule is there, lecture number 1, 2, or whatever. In DBMS transaction point of view, schedule means what? Time order sequence of two or more transaction. And there are two type of, my dear, there are two type of schedule. First one is serial schedule. Second one is non-serial. Non-serial schedule या concurrent execution or concurrent execution. What is the meaning of serial schedule? What is the meaning of serial execution of one transaction completely, then another will start or not? Don't worry, I will write here. Execution of one transaction then another will, the transaction will. What is the meaning of, what is the meaning of non-serial? Interleaved. Execution of or more or transaction or more transaction. Now, my dear, question arise is, sir, how many serial schedule are there? How many serial schedule are there? How many serial schedule are there? If there are two transaction, if there are two transaction, then how many serial schedule are there? Please let me know, beta. Please let me know. If there are two transaction, then how many are there? If there are two transactions, then two are there. First T1, then T2. What? 1, then T2. Called 1 followed by T2. And second one is what? First T2 will complete, then T1 start. Why? Now the question arises, sir, how many non-serial are there? How many non-serial are there, beta? How many non-serial are there? Sir, we have a lot. How many we will discuss, don't will discuss. And man, what I am discussing, there are two type of schedule, serial schedule and non-serial schedule. Serial schedule means what? Serially, first I will complete, then you will start. Yeah, first you will complete, then I will start. Serial schedule means what? Execution of one transaction completely, then another will start, my dear. And concurrent means what? Interleave execution of two or more. Sir, if there are two transactions, then how many serial schedule? Two. Either T1 followed by T2 or T2 followed by T1. Mean to say either T1 will execute completely first, then T2 will start. Yeah, first T2 will completely, then T1. Or here interleave execution. Interleave execution. Now, sir, if there are if there are two transactions, then how many serial schedule? Two. Sir, if M transaction, then M transaction, then factorial M serial schedule. Example, if there are two transactions, then factorial 2 means two serial schedule. What is the name? 1 followed by T2 or T2 by example. Another one, if three transaction, how many transaction? Three transaction, then factorial 3 into say 6 serial are there. 6 serial schedule. What is the 6 serial schedule, my dear? T1, then T2 followed by T3, or T1 then T3 then T2, or you can start from T2, T2 followed by T1 followed by T3, T2 followed by T3 followed by T1, or T3 T1 T2, or T3 T2 1 might. These are this. Crystal clear, everyone? Crystal clear? What I'm saying, schedule is what? A sequence of instruction that specify the chronological order in which instruction of the concurrent transaction are executed. Okay. Now, a schedule for a set of transaction must consist all the instruction of the transaction. You know, this is the common point. What is the schedule? Whatever transaction is given, that contain all the operation of that transactions, and must preserve the order in which instruction appear. मीन टू से पहले T1 ने रीड ए किया, देन शेड्यूल में भी T1 में रीड ए आना क्लियर ऑफ इंडिकेशन. नेक्स्ट पॉइंट, ए ट्रांजेक्शन दैट successfully complete. Okay, listen everyone, there are two type of operation, last operation in serial schedule, either commit or rollback. Either commit here, not rollback, abort. Either commit or rollback. You can say it is a complete schedule. If last operation of the transaction either commit, that means it is a success. Means transaction execute success. Means whatever operations want are done by the that transaction, that all has been done success. Or if not, then unsuccessful. It is mentioned a transaction that successfully complete its execution will have a commit instruction as the last step. By default, assume to execute commit instruction as a last step agar successful. But if a transaction fail, successful commit, then the last step abort. Clear, bacha? Now here I am taking two schedules. Please put your pen down. I am taking here four schedules, number 1 and 2. These are the two schedule, one followed by T2 and T2 by T1. Are schedule I have taken, and schedule number 3 and 4. Please put your pen down. Number 3 and 4, these are non-serial schedule. In all four schedules, what is your homework? All four schedules take initial value of A is 2000 and B is 3 value, and you let me know the answer in tomorrow. What is your homework? First of all, normal form wala, and here will take value 1000 and B value 3. The example of code, it changes. Okay, the serial schedule. Here A value 2000, B value 3000, sum of A plus 5000. Then we'll start serializability. Schedule number 3 also, value 2000, B value will solve. This is a non-serial. Like you can see, this one not complete, but T2. Here also value 2000, value are non-serial, and these are serial beta. These are the four questions which I given work to please everyone. You will solve. Then I will start everything. I will start each and everything. Now please let me. Is there any doubt till now? Bacho, for inconvenience today, I am not give my complete energy, health issue, but I try to explain every concept. Now let me know it is crystal clear, everyone. If yes, then write down hashtag enjoying the emoji or whatever. Or if any doubt, you can ask. But please, everyone. And please, you will solve these things. From these four, we will come to one conclusion. Then we'll start the process. Suppose directly I didn't want to tell you. I want to tell you first of all, whenever you want to learn anything, then you know one, two, how we do, why we are doing, why must be. Yes, sir, why we are doing this? Why? Why? What? These type of questions, if you get it the answer, then you are able. Why we are going for legible? Why? And what is the meaning and how we are doing? Why, what, and how we are doing? Then definitely you have a crystal clear picture of each and every transaction and asset. My dear student, to everyone, God bless you. God bless.